Hi everybody, Dr. Palmer here. I wanted to go over Module 8 with you. So in the home page, I'm going to click on Modules, and I'm going to scroll down to Module 8. And Module 8 coincides with Chapter 8 in your academic textbook, and it's on human resource management from recruitment to labor relations. So we're still staying in this theme of management, leadership management area, so we're still in that. So let's click on the module homepage and let's look at those outcomes. What you should learn, after working through this module and every part of the module is about what human resources is, and that's that area of business where it's gotten a lot more strategic over the years. But typically we think of it as the department that hires people, that manages the benefits, the health insurance, dental insurance, eye insurance, all these different things. Retirement handles 401k or retirement. But they have this area of business and in companies has become more strategic as far as the people who work in there. Okay, so we're going to look at different types of compensation. So how can you be paid as an employee, which this is important, right? You can be paid hourly, salary, you could have a commission only, which I don't recommend that, but they say it makes people more hungry, but I'm like, I think I need a guaranteed paycheck, okay? So you've got to take this all into consideration when you are thinking about joining a company or taking a job. How are they going to pay you? Is it going to be a base salary plus commission, which would be better, right? So there's other things, ways you can get paid, bonuses, things like that. So you have a discussion forum here, and then you also have exam 2, which covers chapters 5 through 8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's going to be 4 chapters, and it's going to be 50 multiple choice questions worth 2 points each. So let's look at this, your presentations. You do have an audio-visual presentation hitting some of those main topics and concepts within this, this area of HR human resources. You do have a required text reading. That is going to be your chapter 8. So you want to be studying that. Reading it word for word would be great. Knowledge is power. So anything that you can do to learn and soak up knowledge is a great resource. Not the only resource, but still a great resource. Then you also have, speaking of resources, you have lots of resources here. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Herzberg's motivators and hygiene factors. This is a leadership topic and concept. All of that kind of interweaves. Once we get into the management section and human resources, there's definitely elements of leadership that's being intertwined. But this area here is definitely a leadership topic. I can remember studying that in my doctoral program. So let's see here. Let's look at that discussion forum. Don't forget to review your grading rubric and the due date. The due date for Module 8 is going to be Friday, January the 13th by 11:59 p.m. So here, what I would like for us to do in this discussion forum, which is a group and a class activity that we converse on, is that I want you to research at the United States Department of Labor website and look at some of the existing labor laws that we have right now. Workers' compensation, the Fair Labor Standards Act, see here, Family Medical Leave Act, or FMLA. Some of these you may have heard before, but anyways, I want you to pick one of those and discuss ways you believe this law has or has not affected the working world that you're currently in now or that you expect to enter upon graduation. So has any of these laws affected you yet in your career, or do you expect any of them to hit you at some point in your career? Why or why not? Explain your answer. Don't forget to post to a classmate's post. This is just the learning outcomes, showing you the outcomes module and learning outcomes that align or are associated with this discussion forum, so you can kind of see how everything's clicking on all cylinders there. Don't forget your quiz 8, or actually nope, that's an exam 2. That is exam 2, not quiz 8. So you're only having to do the exam 2 in the discussion forum. You don't have to do an additional quiz with this module. But don't forget that. If you need anything, you know, you can call, text, send a, what do you call that? What do you call them things? What do you call them things? Oh my gosh, what do you call them? Y'all know what I'm talking about. It not those Hummer things. Those things. Anyways, y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyways, if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me with any concerns or questions, and I will get back to you as soon as I can on any of that. So anyways, drone. That's it. I knew I would think of it. Drone. All right. Have a good rest of whatever you're doing, and talk to you soon. Bye.